Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video is composed of things that I tinkered with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you could click on the links in the comment section below. This video should contain tips and tricks of things that I've learned throughout the year. Now, I only plan on leaving this video posted for about 30 days. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to clean up the Panther, get this dirt off the paint. I'm going to spray down the engine just to check it for leaks. Get that crud out of there. And then bring Queen Bee up. Wash Queen Bee, and I used every setting except for the engine wash. I believe their engine wash solution is the same as their tire wash. I should have brushed the tires when I put the stuff on there. I didn't, so the wheels are still dirty. But the spot-free rinse, that stuff really works. It really dried without a spot on it. So, a couple of spots I'm going to get off. I'm going to wax it up and call it a day. Came here to get something out of my storage I need to send to my mechanic in Florida. Got my things out of storage. 850 flywheel. Spare oil filter. Do the oil change on Panther and Queen Bee. A jack. For some reason, Panther's jack come up missing. Might have gave it to my daughter because it was a 2000 V70 jack. Tool here. Not sure what that tool's for, but it may come in handy in doing my struts if that would fit down in my shock mount of the rear ones. Air pump so I don't have to go without one in the Panther, and my drill so if I want to lap some valves at home I'll have that with me. Let me wrap this up, get back to the house. If I find my spray on wax, I'll wax these two cars. It is Monday, kicking off the day in the junkyard, picking up a few parts. Mainly an intake manifold for NA. Somebody's going to do the manifold upgrade on their T5, I hope. And I'm also going to check, see how power gets to these S70 passenger seats. I put a power seat in my daughter's car, and I didn't add power to it because the plug wasn't there. So hopefully I could figure that out when I come up here and take a peek at another car. Pull the seat out, look at it, that kind of thing. There's a guy came in the junkyard ahead of me. Don't have no tools. Look like he got clothes on. He don't want dirty. Looking for a muffler. Doubt that's gonna happen. 50, but it has EGR. So I would prefer not to get that. It's a 95 model. So let me go try to find a non-turbo 96 through 98. Let me see what this 850 up here is. 7, the teal one. Oh yeah, this is off my buddy's ride. Man, that stuff's jammed up pretty tight. I'm gonna go check this other one up here. Hate to get myself in a jam. This one's turbo, so I can't get in. Let me see if the seat's power. Nope, manual seat. Can't glean from that. See how the rear hatch is. Little scratches, but no dents. Somebody took the wiper out of the window, which wouldn't matter to me. '97 Volvo with a power passenger seat. So I'm gonna go pull this seat real quick and see if I can see how this thing is wired. For this power seat module coming out of the same harness. It's a green, a brown with an orange stripe, and a black, which I assume is ground. So those 3 wires going into that plug. Be the final day for this row. That's a new row. This is the old row, so I'm gonna take this manifold. I have the throttle body intake manifold off. I left the linkage on, kept all the screws together. So I'm gonna move on. Oscar, I think, wanted me to get a couple things. Let me see what he's got. So I need to get this shifter. I'll probably finish getting this next day or two. I hope it'll work in that other car. And that steering wheel looks like the one I need, so I'll come and get that steering wheel. Maybe even later today. I'm gonna go take a look. Yellow, black, red, blue. Like 5 plugs hooking this thing up. I haven't seen one of these Volvo alarm system magnetic switches for a long time. This red 850 here, it's cranking but not starting. We got good fuel pressure on the rail, so it should have good sensors other than the mass airflow sensor. Coil could be bad, or the fuel injector relay could be bad. However, when I pull a plug, I got a lot of fuel odor and fuel on the plug, so that's probably not it. So I'm gonna hold it against this ground, and I'm gonna cover this hole with a rag so it doesn't blow fuel out on me. And we're gonna see if we get spark here. So hold on one second. I'm gonna use pliers so I don't shock myself. One more second, we're gonna show you that it does have spark. All right, go ahead. All right. Too much gas come out of there. He's going? So, yeah. All right. So it's either that fuel injector relay or your mass airflow sensor. Swapped out the injector relay, the mass airflow sensor, and then we came back to the fuel. And it doesn't seem like it's putting out enough fuel pressure. Just really a dribble out of there instead of a spray. So I'm going to change the fuel pump. Maybe it's not putting out enough pressure. Get the car started. Lifted the lines here with my clip tool. And man, I didn't get no fuel out of that thing. So that is pretty bad. Let me go get my tool for taking these caps off. I bought one of them recently. Tool, put it down on there, crank it off. So I broke it loose. That's enough. Get it the rest of the way with my hand. Awesome tool. Break it loose, tighten it up. You gotta watch, you got a plus and a minus on this thing. So I'm gonna take the hose loose. The hose looked like it was in good shape, but my kit that I have, everything came with it. So let me take this clamshell loose, swap this pump out of here. Next, I pulled both wires loose. The ground just pulled off. The positive had a little release on it. You push the release on this side and then you pull it up. Push that with a screwdriver. Release those 2 tabs, slide this unit out. Now, you got to be careful you don't lose the orientation of the springs and stuff like that. So now I'm going to just open up the clam on this, pull this pump out, and arrange the other one in here. Got the clam apart. Now it's just time to lift the pump out and swap over the other one. Just make sure you have the orientation of everything, the spring and that lower bushing. It has a B here and an R there. Most people would think that's black and red, but if you actually look on the pump, you got a plus here and a minus here. So I would put it on that way so you don't get it mixed up. that's just what I think you need to do. So let me go ahead. Man, look like somebody grinded the tip off on that. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, I'm going to plug it in like that one was plugged in there. And if you plug it in this way, that would be red and black. So maybe these leads are backwards on here. I don't know, but I'm going to set it in there and fire it up before I put it all the way, secure the top. Because that just, something's fishy about that. Part numbers are a little different, and this new pump is a little smaller, but it should work fine. Let's get rolling. I'm going to go with the righty. I put the red on the right, the other one on the left. Let me check the other pump, see if that's how it was on that pump. Nope, it was opposite on this pump. So let's see what happens. I'm going to drop it in there and try to start the car. See what happens. I got the lines pushed on there. I primed it. Oops. Didn't have both of them on all the way. Primed it 3 times. I'm going to see if it fires up. If I got any fuel pressure. If you got reverse polarity, nope, I don't have nothing. So let me go flip those wires around. Car still didn't start. So I checked compression. And we got low compression, 80 psi. So I think this car is suffering from the lawnmower syndrome. I asked the guy if he moved it a short distance. He said no. So I'm going to pull all the plugs, dump some oil in there, and try to fire this thing up with the lawnmower syndrome resolution. There's another issue here. I just pulled the dipstick. There is not one drop of oil on the dipstick. Now the driveway's not sloped that much. So I'm going to start adding oil till I get some on the dipstick. Let me see if he has some of his own. Took 2 quarts to get any to show up on the dipstick. So he's on the bottom of it now. We'll see if he fires up. I'm going to try to crank it. If I can't crank it long, I'm going to have to try to get my jump box on there somehow. It's broke. She fired right up and died. Try it again. Hope I didn't blow my oil out of my cylinders. Might have lost it by not keeping it running. I had it running again, but couldn't keep it. I let off of it too quick. Push the gas all the way down. Try to fire up. Come on, baby. All right. I got to keep it running for about a minute, then she'll level out. Woohoo! That's from putting the oil on the piston. Keep it running at about 2,000 RPMs for about 2 minutes. Then I should be able to let off of it. This thing is shaking like it's misfiring, but we'll see. I'm headed home in the Panther. Well, I tell you, it pays to do all 5 steps of that no start troubleshooting, because had I found low compression on that engine before I start fooling with that fuel pump, I sure would have been done with that a lot quicker. The fuel pump's probably okay to run the car, even though it showed signs of being worn out. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.